After an amazing finish in yesterday evening's race at Daytona, we head out to the first real race of the season, Atlanta Motor Speedway, for the Folds of Honor Quiktrip 500. See the point standings. As of right now, Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse will have one playoff point. They are both first and second. They are both tied. William Byron, with our win, we have 5 playoff points. Plus the one win puts us in third. Hamlin is in fourth with 44. Kurt Busch is in fifth. Harvick sixth. Johnson seventh. Keselowski eighth. Truex ninth. Darrell Wallace Jr. 10th. Austin Dillon 11th. Joey Logano 12th. Paul Menard 13th. Kyle Larson 14th. AJ Allmendinger 15th. And Daniel Suarez sits in the cutoff line in 16th. Drivers that need wins: Casey Kane, Eric Almirola, Jamie McMurray, Chris Buescher, and Eric Jones. Drivers that need points: Ryan Blaney, Michael McDowell, Chase Elliott, Clint Boyer, and David Reagan. These 16 drivers, if the chase were to start today in Atlanta, these 16 would be in. Let's go to Atlanta. Did anybody hear Tyga's new song recently? Macarena, hi. Macarena, put a jump on a to what's else. Yeah, Tyga's new song, Macarena, kills. That song freaking goes off. And I think Tyga breaking up with Kylie Jenner was probably the best thing that's ever happened to that man. Let's not lie. It is the best thing that happened to that man. We see the Atlanta Motor Speedway complex and the 24 crew. Qualify this bad boy. One of the roughest and oldest surfaces in the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series to this date behind Auto Club Speedway is the 1.5-mile Atlanta Motor Speedway. Reconfigured from a traditional oval setup to the quad oval layout you would see at Charlotte, Texas, and some of the other cookie-cutter tracks on the circuit, Atlanta Motor Speedway is very abrasive. And with the blue and red walls they added in 2017 for aesthetic purposes, this surface will eat tires. Coming to the green flag, one of the fastest non-restrictor plate tracks here on the circuit. Coming to the green flag, you typically want to keep barrel off into turn 1, send it to at least 185, 190 in that range. See, I'm going off into turn 3 right now. You can be less concerned with going to the bottom. Some people like the middle. The drivers such as Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin are pretty ballsy and they run up top. However, that's not necessarily the best move sometimes. You might get guys like Kevin Harvick who ran the bottom. In fact, in this race in 2018, he actually did just that. Ran the bottom, dominated, and won. Let's go racing. Welcome to the Folds of Honor Quiktrip 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. DiBenedetto has been fast all weekend. Kyle Larson will start at the back due to failing pre-race tech. Chris Buescher failed optical scan station several times. He will start at the back. And in addition, his car chief just got tossed. William Byron and Joey Logano bring the field down to the first data restart zone. We're underway at Atlanta. Terrible start by William Byron as we're already 3 wide going into turn 1. Joey Logano says, we're going to take that, and Byron will respond going to the middle. McMurray loses a couple spots as we come off of 2. It is Joey Logano on the break. 10 laps today in stage 1. Through turns 3 and 4, Logano will come off of turn 4. He will lead the first lap. Byron with an ankle breaker to take the lead. This surface is very rough. Every time you pit, if you're a crew chief, you're ordering 4 tires. Because if you even think about gambling, think all the way back to 2016 when I played NASCAR 04 with the custom car at Atlanta the first time. You will slide and you will very easily put your car into the fence. Eight to go in stage 1. I forgot what races I said for paint scheme, so excuse me if I change things up for the future. If you remember back to my Daytona 500 race Thursday evening. 7 to go in stage 1. William Byron has essentially checked out from the rest of traffic right now here in this stage. High backstretch complex. Knowing we're going to get a caution here at the end of this first stage. You can see our tires are wearing out because typically on a fresh run, if you let off going into the turn, it's usually up to you to get that car to stay on the bottom line. Unless you slow off big time. And if you're caught in the middle of traffic, in the middle of a battle with somebody, you have to be really careful how much your tires wear off. Otherwise, you might be looking at a torn up race car and your day coming to an end. 6 to go in stage 1. Five to go in stage 1 now. Let's go on board the Liberty University Chevrolet. We're wearing that right front out pretty well. You see it's down to 82%. And both our rear tires are sitting clean at 92. And the left front is at 88. We put a lot of load. When you race here, a lot of load is on that right front tire. Because that's where the majority of the car shifts in the corner. As you see, Byron continuing to basically run away and hide from Joey Logano. Keep that car right on the bottom. 3 to go. Already we're catching the back of the field. Going to put a couple cars a lap down. 2 to go now. Timmy Hill is up first. Ooh, almost broke that car loose. Trying not to put the thing into the wall. As we're going to put him a lap down. And probably the 92 of David Gilliland as well. And the 7 of Danica Patrick. The 15 of 55 of Reed Sorensen. So I put 4 cars lap down. There's DJ Kennington in 36th. White flag is out in stage 1. We're going to have to pit here most likely due to how much abuse my car has taken. Especially on the right side. As we continue to lap some cars. Can we get to Ty Dillon here to end stage 1? Barely. But Ty Dillon holds us off as William Byron wins stage 1, followed by the rest of the field. We get 10 points as we win the first stage. I don't know if anyone's pitting yet. Everybody from Harrison Roads on back will pit. And the front half, I presume, will not. Get ready for stage 2. Brad Keselowski, the outside. Harvick and Busch in row 2. Clint Boyer and Martin Truex, the Hunting Buddies, in row 3. Green flag back into the air. We're underway in stage number 2. Brad Keselowski won this year's race while he was sick. That's some sick determination there. Harvick, last year's winner, trying to take the top spot from the 24. William Byron moves up top. Saw how he had to feather the gas there to get off of the corner without running into everybody. William Byron will lead this lap here. Harvick sits in second. Oh, contact there. So, top 5 sits Harvick, Byron, Busch, Keselowski, and Boyer, the top 5. Side by side with Kyle Busch for second. Kevin Harvick leading here in stage number 2. Contact with the 18. 8 to go in the stage. Clint Boyer. See the 14. Busch sideways. Can he save it? Yes, he does. And look at the ground. We all lose. Denny Hamlin moves into the top 5. He was quite the fixture there in Daytona last race. As Byron takes it back. Trying to go under the 2. Boyer trying to take the spot from the 4. And from his teammate here, Byron with a huge run. Nips the back of the 4. Harvick has led pretty much every lap in this stage except for the first one. As he tries to get some kind of momentum going on the outside. Harvick to the top, contact with the 4. As Byron tries to look to the outside in almost a borderline reenactment of Harvick's first career win here in 2001. We're back to that race. It was a few races after Dale Sr.'s death. Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon found themselves in a huge battle coming down the backstretch, leading to Gordon going low, Harvick going high. Both drivers get together, and Harvick winning by just a few inches in what was a very big win for somebody that doesn't typically shy away from a lot of pressure, such as sliding into the role of a legend. 4 to go in stage 2. And speaking of pressure, he's getting a lot of pressure from that young kid in the 24, William Byron. And you see Kyle Busch sitting in 3rd. Contact again. 3 to go at the stage. Still beating and banging here going into turn 1. And other than Kyle Busch's save, this has been a very clean race compared to Daytona with those crashes. Busch trying to look low for 3rd. This is about to become a 3-car deal with the way Harvick and Byron have been going at it. Ooh, almost contact there. 2 to go. Contact with the 18. Byron trying to go to the outside of the 4. Has to get out of the gas. Here comes Kyle Busch. Busch to the lead. Byron all over that back bumper. As he comes to the outside, we will see the white flag in stage 2. White flag for Busch. Byron using that middle lane and the amazing amount of power that kid has to put the hammer down and take the lead coming off 2. But Busch touches down the backstretch. Very physical battle for the stage win. Byron definitely lost a lot of momentum. Coming to the line, it is Busch with the stage win. So it is Kyle Busch, William Byron, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, and Martin Truex Jr., your top 10. Each of those drivers will receive a playoff point. Here we go. Final stage. Everybody from pretty much looked like everybody pitted their car. We restart next to Bubba Wallace. Green flag back into the air. 18 laps in the final stage. How does it turn out? Byron drives it in deep on Newman. And around goes Blaney. In front of the field. Caution is out. Another restart here in stage 2. As Kyle Busch brings him down. He won the second stage just like, well, I thought he won it in Daytona, but Stenhouse won the second stage. As Busch gets a great restart with a big shot from the 4 of Harvick. 3 wide for third. Byron with a huge head of steam. 15 to go on the stage. It is Busch, Byron, and Harvick, the top 3. And Harvick trying to make a run. He gets shoved to the lead here in Atlanta. Get him, kid. It's a 2-car tango. Byron trying to find a hole under the 4. Byron to the point. Contact with Harvick. And Harvick spins. And does he save it? Over into traffic. And a big pileup behind them. Now we're going to restart here. Other than the 2 cautions, this is caution number 4 on the day. Somehow Harvick did not get too banged up in that. 10 to go in the stage. Great restart for Byron. A little bit of contact with Busch. Boyer to the inside. And Boyer to the point. Contact. Byron shoots to the inside. He is all over that 14, coming off of turn 4. 9 to go. Byron using all the track he can. It is legal to do here in Atlanta. It's just really stupid. Side by side with the 14. Slide takes the lead. Boyer trying to cross under. Does he have room? He'll do it anyway. 8 to go. Boyer skating that car around in second. Almost 3 wide. Busch thought about it. Thought about sticking his nose in there, but he thinks better of it. Busch stays on the bottom. Byron up top, fighting Clint Boyer for second. That is spotter Joey Meyer you are hearing over my voice. 7 to go. More contact with the 14. Busch, 3 wide for the lead off of 2. Busch to the point. Boyer sideways. Can he save it? No, he cannot. And amazingly, he's still in this competition for the win. The last time a driver was in contention to go back-to-back and had a chance was Matt Kenseth back in 2009 when he won at Daytona and he went out and won the next race at California. 4 to go. Busch with a great start, Byron with a terrible one. But Byron gets all the momentum back. Kyle Busch leads. Byron hitting Larson on the bottom, trying to find all the track he can. Contact. Busch saves it. 3 to go. It is Busch, Larson, Byron, and Harvick, the top 4. Byron to the lead. Contact with the 18. Here comes Harvick, almost 4 wide. Larson thinks better of it. Byron holding his own on the 18. Coming to the line, 2 laps to go. Contact. Oh, Busch. Can he save it hard into the wall? Byron is around. And a big wreck. Emphasis on big. Overtime here in Atlanta. Everybody died on that restart. Literally everybody in this group has some heavy damage. 2 more laps. I think Harvick's probably the cleanest car out of anybody in this race. And Busch gets a little sideways. 2. He saves it. Byron nips the wall. It is Harvick and Busch coming through 3 and 4. They have to make the white. And Busch will save it. He got really loose. Coming to the line, the white flag waves. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kevin Harvick escapes chaos in a huge rash of cautions in the final stage. Coming through turn 2, he's got a very banged up William Byron trying to take the win. Just like in 2001, Harvick goes low, Byron goes high. We're going to have a really good finish here. Harvick gets the power down before Byron. Byron with a huge burst of speed at the line. Harvick! Another fantastic finish that was in a borderline reverse position of the two cars in 2001 when Harvick won his first career race. So the top 10, Harvick, Byron. Really? Yeah, when the game does this crap. So point standing shakes out quite a bit, especially in the top 10. Harvick with a win gets 5 playoff points. He was in the third. So William Byron posted the fastest lap of the race. Most laps led. Kyle Larson started shotgun, finishing 4th, essentially. And Stenhouse finished last after starting 13th. What a finish here in Atlanta. So our next race will be at Las Vegas, where our paint scheme. We will run the UniFirst car for the first time and bring back the Liberty University Red next week at ISM. Wow.